what caught my eye is that the last chapter is about there is no utopia. That's the name of it. And his Power of Now also talks about that there is no need for utopian thought. It's somewhere in the future, he says, and the whole point of his philosophy is to be here now. But when I think of utopian thought, I am realizing that I am here now planning for the future. I think that utopian thought is absolutely necessary if we want to move and evolve. And that's really the point of his book, is to move and evolve us to a different level of thought so that we can have this global transformation, this flowering of human relationships, and the way that we relate to the earth happens. He talks a lot about our society being dysfunctional. And I look at my life and there are certain dysfunctions about it, dealing with organization, marketing of my ideas, and I am striving to be more of a functioning person, to get out of this non-functioning world that we live in and move on to being a functioning person. So that's one of the purposes of this, what I call Lifetime 2000, is to be more functional, to not only be functional, but to be love-evolutionary. Love-evolution is the evolution of revolution. It's a non-violent spiritual evolution in which we are able to use that power of now focused on building the new world, the new city design. Because to me, when Tolle talks about the new earth, I see this network of arcologies. I see us building green ecological cities on every part of the world and in outer space. So I see this Earth-space connection that's aligned with the ancient mysteries of Earth, where we have great architecture, as great as the pyramids of the Earth, and aligned so they make sense and they're not on any earthquake fault or any place that wouldn't be safe. Because that's part of self-actualization, is to be in a place that's safe. And right now, a lot of our cities are not on safe places. They are near oceans, which when we have the rising sea because of global warming, this is not a safe place. I don't want to die of some horrible, miserable disease because of environmental toxins in my system that I have ingested or breathed in. And I'm doing it every day. I know this is part of being in the now. Being in the now is, you know, that you're getting radiation in your water and you're breathing in toxic fumes because of all the cars that are going by your house. So that's why I want to think about utopian thought, because if I just am in the power of now, I don't see much hope for the world. But if I'm in the power of now, thinking on a higher level about transcending this situation and building a network of arcologies, then I start to feel bliss. That we can do it, that we can come together, and this new society can be born. This global brain of the internet is making us much more aware of who everyone is. With radio and television and the computer, we have this constant communication between every part of the world. So we have the knowledge now to transform. What we're missing is that pattern. We're missing the map of how we move from where we are now into that good society. Because if you look at our cities now, they're certainly not well ordered. If you've ever been stuck in a traffic jam and you find yourself complaining, that means that you are aware of your situation and that we could be living in a system of arcologies where we have magnetic trains that are moving us very quickly without any noise and comfort to different cities on this continent, or trains within the arcology that allow us to move with ease that doesn't pollute the ecology.